exercise 2.2 Cambridge Math book, and in this stage we are doing here use the symmetry of each quadratic function to find maximum or minimum points. By using the symmetry you can find out the maximum minimum point. This is the one way. We also can find out the maximum minimum point by using the differentiation. Another way we also can do it by using the intersect with the x-axis. Average of this value, it gives us the maximum minimum point. So sketch each graph, then return sketch you are showing all axes crossing the points. So I am going to take the question number A. All questions are similar type. A, and for use symmetry of each quadratic equation. Symmetry of each quadratic equation. So best way to find out the symmetric, actually if we consider y equals to 0, then we can find out the two other point in a quadratic. Usually quadratic equation which having with the x square, if I use this equation y equals to x square minus 5x minus 6, quadratic equation, this is the equation having with the minimum point. Its shape is like this. Definitely it's having with the minimum point because x square is positive. Coefficient of x square, which is a is a positive value, that's why minimum point. When a is negative, say question number F, a is x square coefficient is negative, then it shape is looks like that, it occurring with the maximum point. So for doing the first question, use the symmetry of each quadratic equation. How to get the line of symmetry of quadratic equation? We need to consider y equals to 0, then we will get from here x square minus 5x minus 6 equals to 0. Then let me find out the two x values from here. We can middle term break x square minus 6x plus x minus 6, 0. Then it gives us x minus 6, and if I take plus 1 common, then x minus 6 definitely. So two values of x we would get from here, and two factors as well, minus 6 equals to 0. So value of x is minus 1, another one is positive 6. This is the two value of x. Now we can find out that it is written here, use the symmetry of the quadratic function, find the maximum and minimum. So line of symmetry of this quadratic equation you can write here, line of symmetry is y double m ETRIC, line of symmetry which is parallel to the y-axis and it passes through the intersect middle of the intersect point, or I mean the midpoint of the intercept with the x-axis. So it gives us 5 by 2, which is 2.5. This is our line of symmetry in that case. With this line of symmetry we can find out the minimum point. It is written here maximum minimum. This is the curve which having with the minimum point, so we can find out minimum point. I am going to write it minimum point by using the line of symmetry. We are going to put this value in our main equation to get the minimum point, which is 2.5 whole square minus 5 into 2.5 then minus 6. So let me calculate by using calculator. This is our calculator. So if we use 2.5 whole square then minus 5 into 2.5 minus 6, we would get from here minus 49 by 4, or we can write minus 12.25. Let you write it minus 12.25 minus 12.25, and this is our answer. Minimum point value is here. Minimum point value is that one. We also can do it by using the completing the square method. We also get the same value, but I'm not going to show this one here. Now it's a part to draw the sketch each graph showing all axis crossing points. So let me draw it. You can draw it by x-axis and y-axis. This is the x-axis, that is the y-axis, and its intercept -1 and 6. Let me mark here. This is the -1, says 6 is here. -1 and 6. Let me draw the curve first, and always actually -1 and 6, and minimum point lies between middle of these 2 points, which you can say I'm going to show the line of symmetry is here as well. I'm going to mark it as a black color, which actually passing through the maximum or minimum point, and that is the value. We can say x equals to 2.5. This is the line of symmetry, and this is the point, the minimum point. We can write it 2.5 comma minus 12.25. This is the coordinate of the minimum point. Actually minus 12.5 is here, minus 12.25, and this is the -1. So we needed to find out the y-intercept by placing x equals to 0. If I put here 0 0, when x equals to 0, when x equals to 0, then the value y we got from here 0 minus 0, then -6. So this is the value actually -6, and that is the center. So that is the sketch. In sketch they only asks about showing all axis crossing points. So that is the total working of this question. Hope guys you understood this question. Let me show you another one from here. Question number B. Question number B, I'm going to use the another color, blue color. By similar method I'm going to apply here, rather than doing the completing the square. To use the symmetry of each quadratic function, we also can do it by using the completing the square, the line of symmetry, and we can find out easily by in one line we can write it. Our equation is y equals to x square minus x minus 20. If I use here completing the square, then we need to write x minus half whole square minus half square minus 20. So x minus half whole square, then -1/4 minus 20. So our final equation, I did it with the coming the square, minus 20.25. It's a line of symmetry. Line of symmetry method means x equals to half is the line of symmetry in that case, and minimum value of this b is minimum point or minimum value, minimum point you can say, which is minus 20.25, minus 20.25. Now I'm going to draw it, but before that, because it is written here crosses the points, axis points, we have to find out the intercept with the x-axis. So let you consider y equals to 0, then equation is x square minus x minus 20 equals to 0, and x square minus 5x plus 4x minus 20 equals to 0. Then if I take x common, x minus 5 plus 4 common, then it would be x minus 5 again equals to 0. So two values of x, one is 5, another one is 4. So let me write, therefore x value is, we got one value is -4 and another value is 5. That is our point we got from here. Now we are able to draw the curve, because this is the curve having with the minimum point, since x square is positive. So let me draw it here. One point it passes to the -4, so -4 is here, and another point is 5. 5 is a little bit right side. Now we are going to draw it. So actually it's turning point not exactly in the x-axis, turning point little bit right side of the x-axis, and this is the point actually line of symmetry. If I draw here, I'm going to use a different color. This is the line of symmetry, you can say, which is x equals to half, and its turning point in that case we can say half comma, which is minus 20.25. They did not ask to show the turning point, but they asked here only to showing the x-axis or intercept, but I actually have shown you everything that you are able to understand or draw any quadratic equation by using this method. So y-intercept, if I put here in this equation x equals to 0, then it gives us y equals to minus 20, and this is our y-intercept, so this is minus 20, and that is our center O. X-axis, y-axis, that is the total case of this question. Hope guys you understood the question we have done for you. Next, question number C is similar type, question number D is similar type, because x square is positive, and this is the curve having with the minimum point, that is the curve having with the minimum point. This is E is also, see here, positive x square, so minimum point, but question number F is different. I'm going to show in my next video question number F from question 1, which is 15 plus 2x minus x square. Thanks for your time and patience.